Pre-built gaming PCs can be a good value, so I wanted to go over the top 5 gaming PCs that you can purchase on Amazon in 2024. We are going to be going over what you can expect inside of video games and all of that kind of stuff. So the first computer that we're going to be going over is a Skytech gaming PC. I'm fully aware this is nothing special, but this is going to be the bottom of the barrel PC on this list. I am not saying it is a bad computer. There's a reason that is one of the best selling computers on Amazon, and that is because it is a very budget friendly, good, beginner friendly gaming PC. Now this thing is going to come with an i5-13400F and an RTX 4060 with a 1TB NVMe SSD, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, a 600-watt power supply, and then it offers Windows 11. Real quick, just wanted to say that if you would like a PC from me, my Facebook business page is linked down in the description below. I do not charge you anything other than the cost of parts, which I do in fact give you a full list of everything with the final cost before I order it all with my own money. You do not pay me anything until you see the video, the performance, the benchmarks, and all of that kind of stuff. So again, link down in the description below. Now, this right here is going to be a beginner gaming PC. It is going to be, I'm not saying it's only for 1080p, because the 4060 is definitely more than capable than playing games at 1440p, but because of the lack of memory that the RTX 4060 has, it is going to struggle a little bit when you start upping the settings inside of video games. Like, the memory inside of graphics cards requires VRAM. It requires that aspect. So just keep that in mind with the first computer. It is going to be a 1080p gaming PC and then some 1440p. You are going to be able to do that, but you're going to need to lower some of the settings because the 4060 does not have that much VRAM in the actual graphics card. As far as frame rates go, 1440p, 60 FPS, again, depending on the settings that you choose. And then as far as 1080p, it's going to be more than enough for an enjoyable experience for you, especially if you use the AI stuff that NVIDIA has now, like DLSS 3.5. You know, you're going to be getting probably 150 to 200 frames per second at 1080p with this computer. It is not a bad computer by any means. It's actually a very good computer for people that are looking to get into PC gaming. So the second computer that we're going to be going over here is from CyberPower. This is actually the company that I purchased my first computer from, and this comes with an i7-13700F, the RTX 4060 Ti, 16GB of DDR5, a 1TB NVMe, and then it's also going to offer Windows 11. This is definitely getting into 1440p territory. And look, again, I get it, man. I'm fully aware everybody is gonna look, I run a PC building business, dude. So like, your opinion on this is an opinion. I literally have proof of this. I've probably like 15, maybe 20 videos with a 4060 Ti. So go and watch that if you think I'm just making this up. This computer is more than capable of 4K gaming. So now we're going to be getting into the computers that I personally would build. And the reason that I personally would build these is because my business revolves around premium high-end computers. This comes with an i9-14900KF and an RTX 4060 Ti. Yes, fully aware of this, that this is totally overkill for a 4060 Ti, but I want you to keep this in mind, okay? What I said about this. I personally like to build computers that are upgradable in the future. I like to build computers that people will, it's like that over deliverance aspect to it. And the reason I like to do that is because what happens when you buy something that you really like? Think about it. What happens when you buy something you really like? There's two things. One, you're going to share it with your friends and family members. Two, you're going to come back. Repeat customers. That is one of the main focuses every business should have, because once you get a customer, if you're able to get them to come back, that's just that's easy. That's like non-advertisement running type of stuff. So yes, I'm fully aware that a 14900KF is too much for a 4060 Ti. But what's going to happen is, one, you're getting a good deal on this computer, and two is if you ever want to upgrade to like a 4090 or something, you're going to be able to do this. And that is why I have this on this list. And you also can see this has so it has a Z790 motherboard, and then it has a 2TB NVMe for those of you that are looking to get into more storage and that kind of stuff. It's got 32GB of DDR5, And overall, man, it's a good computer. This is a really good value. If I was to buy any of these computers on this list and I was getting into PC gaming, it definitely would be this middle ground one. It would be the CyberPowerPC right here, because it would give me that security net. CyberPower has a really good warranty. Their customer service is really good and that kind of stuff. And then two, it would make me feel comfortable knowing that I'm buying a $1,700 PC that I'm not just going to have to like resell for half of the price because I can't upgrade it. Like, this is actually going to allow you to upgrade. So that is why I personally would get that computer. So now we're getting into the more premium PCs. The fifth one is I really hesitated to put that on the list because of what I said earlier in this video. And like the more higher end computers, like this computer, I could probably build for you for about $2,000. So like that's like a $700 markup for this computer. Okay. So that's why I hesitated to put it on this list, is because it is, like I said, the more premium of a computer you get, the more fee you're going to have to pay for the company to make up for the seller fees, make up for the employees that they're paying, the warehouse that they're storing these computers in order to ship it to you quicker, and that kind of stuff. So this right here comes with an AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. This is hands down the best gaming CPU. This also comes with an RTX 4070 Ti Super, 32 gigabytes of DDR5, and then a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD, which is Gen 4. Make sure you check this when you get your computer, because again, a lot of companies cheap out on stuff that you do not see. So just remember to do that. This also looks like they're using this actually looks like a lower end motherboard than the other one. So it's a B650 motherboard, so it's nothing like super special, but and then you don't really have anything super special as far as the RAM goes, but it is 32 gigabytes of DDR5. This is definitely gonna, so we have 1080p, 1440p, and then the rest of them are just 4K gaming PCs. And everybody's gonna be like, why didn't you put a PC with a 4090? Because look, first of all, the 4090, I don't care what anybody says, dude. I really do not think that the 4090 is a gaming GPU. I don't care what anybody says, dude. Is it good for gaming? Is it better than a 4080? Yes, absolutely. Common sense here. It of course is better than a 4080. But what I'm trying to get through everybody's mind that's going to say, oh, you absolutely need a 4090. Look, not everybody wants to play games at 4K 240 hertz on an OLED monitor, dude. Not everybody is balling like you, okay? Because everybody in the comments is balling and needs a 4090. Why are you watching this video if you know everything? Because a 4090 is $2,000. If sellers on Amazon and stuff have to mark that graphics card up between 15 and 20%, there you go. The $400 that you're going to be paying just to have a 4090 in a pre-built computer, whereas you could just buy the 4090 and put it in the computer and save yourself $400. So that's why I did not put a 4090 computer on this list. So this is one of the, obviously this is the highest MPC. Definitely, I've used this motherboard a bunch of times. That's an MSI Z790. The memory in that is definitely not the best. I would personally swap that. I don't really like the way that looks. And then obviously with every single one of these computers, they really are just built, and they're built to sell, and that's pretty much it. They don't put much time and effort into making it look good or any of that kind of stuff. You know, they're not buying like nice looking graphics cards to make a nice looking PC. You know what I mean? Like, so we have a his and her computer. We did a video on this Height Y60 the other day, and then I'm doing a build on this computer right now. I'm still waiting for a couple of other things. I really hope that this video helped those of you that are trying to get a computer, and hopefully I explain things in a manner that makes a lot of sense to you. I really feel like that the good middle ground with the pre-built PC is that $1,500 to $2,000 range, because it allows you to buy something good, but it also allows you to upgrade, and then it also allows you to rotate that lower end GPU that it may have, because it's not the top of the line graphics card that people don't have money for, but it's also not the bottom of the barrel graphics card that nobody wants, you know? So catch you guys in the next one. Peace.